sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the LA Chargers. We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Now Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now it's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it, as he gets wiped out on that one. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Hopkinson in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Chargers 0.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he got away from that first tackler. No idea, but he did, and it winds up with positive yardage.
A 3-yard pickup.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Look at the big fella go. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
First down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
On the give, it's Vidal. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they wouldn't move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jared Patterson from 8 yards out. And the Chargers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Cameron Dicker.
For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
Tuli Pelotu, he got in there and met him behind the line of scrimmage.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
On the tackle. Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the
Line of
34-yard
scrimmage, the
line.
24. This is 2nd and 6.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A run. Here's Vidal. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Now Herbert going to change the look.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Vidal.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Kamani Vidal
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Ravens 10.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden.
And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
At the 29-yard line.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And his kick is absolutely perfect. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get their running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard
Out of the
line.
gun, Herbert. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Go, hey, go.
Here's Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Yards. Brings up third down.
Herbert now. Now he's going to step up and run. That is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
At the 18-yard line.
On the ground, it's Vidal. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Kamani Vidal with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 26. He'll start with a give to Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
11 on the play. And the Ravens first down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. A good position to be in here, second and inches.
At the 46-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 52 yards. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Starts on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Again, it's Vidal. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Third and 12.
On the tackle. Tackle made
back to throw here, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
72 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Vidal. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Kamani Vidal, 56 yards. And the Chargers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
It's complete. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
First down, Baltimore.
Jackson now. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Jackson from the shotgun.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Now he's held on the return. It's a loose football.
Jackson's pass intercepted by the Ravens. It's a turnover on downs.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is caught with Sean Bateman.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
With Sean Bateman.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football. That deficit stays right where it is. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. You know, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, nowadays giving up that type of field position, the advantage just switches to their opponent.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Vidal. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake in the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Third and 7.
Herbert. That is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
At their own 13-yard line.
Now Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. Still going. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 87 yards. And the Ravens strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. His way forward. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Vidal. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Herbert to throw.
And 11 at the 31-yard line.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Here's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Herbert going to throw.
At the 47.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front. With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Another one in the books for us, partner. Always great to be by your side. And look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner, and let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, It's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Southern California.